Reporting live. It's Hawkeye here. I'm in Gathland State Park, Maryland. And today on the books I have a little AT section hike down through Harper's Ferry. So take it nice and easy. It's a beautiful day, about 70 degrees. Mosquitoes are out. Sign spring is in the air. So let's see what this trail has in store for us. So, if you've been following me at all, you may or may not have noticed that I have a new pack. This is the Granite Gear Crown 260, and right off the bat, it's almost 3 pounds lighter than my Kelty 65, which was one of the reasons I got it. I'll probably post a separate video on the whys and hows on how I got this bag. But between that and the fact that it's so warm out, it's only supposed to get down to 60. I was able to bring my REI Helio sack, which has a comfort rating of 55. So total weight, including water and food right now, I'm sitting at 25 pounds. Whereas 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago when I went, I was at 31 pounds with a 20-degree bag and a different pack. So I can definitely feel it, or I guess not feel it because it's a lot lighter, but you can definitely notice the difference. And so far, it's been a good decision. I'll do a full review on the pack when I get some more miles under it. So far, the trail's been very dry, very wide, not too rocky compared to most of the sections of the AT that I've hiked before. So it's pretty easy. I've seen a couple through hikers. There were some at the pavilion in Gathland State Park where I parked. Number of section hikers. So beautiful day to be out. In the last few weeks, spring has definitely sprung. I felt it, like I'm sure the rest of the mid-Atlantic did, the pollen apocalypse, but I haven't really been out here to see how lush everything is and pretty much in full bloom. It's great. Really looking forward to the hiking season here. Got a lot of hikes planned up, a few more trips to Shenandoah lined up in the near future. About a week-long trip to the Smokies planned. So if you haven't already subscribed, hit that button, follow me along on some more adventures. Love to have you. You're 5 miles in. The trail's been great so far. The weather's turning out to be a beautiful day. Humidity's dropping a little bit, sun's staying out. Chance of storms later. Past another hiker was saying something like 80% chance of thunderstorms. In my eyes, it's always 50% chance it's either gonna rain or it's not. So just take it for what it's worth. And I have all the stuff I need. Hopefully I don't end up as wet as I did last time. So I'm gonna head 0.2 miles over to Weverton Cliffs. I've heard it's one of the spots you need to check out. It's only, like I said, 0.2 miles away. It should have great views of the Potomac, I believe. So I'm gonna check that out and get back on the AT soon after. Definitely a solid view here, Weverton Heights. Recommend it. Nice place to grab a cup of coffee or snack. Might have the second half of the peanut butter sandwich that I didn't eat today. What a beautiful day. So this is the trail right now. So it looks like I'll be able to cover some ground. Not sure exactly how far away from the town I am. See, I could check my map or my GPS. I brought both with me today, but I got no place to be. So I'm gonna keep going. Try to pound out some miles here. Stop and have a lunch maybe. Got some tuna, trail mix, some M&Ms. Drink some more water. I'm drinking water like crazy today, like my body needs it or something. Starting to sweat. Well, I've been sweating, but starting to feel it now. The dehydration kick in, so need to fill up at some point. I'm sure there'll be plenty of spots. Looks like there's a little creek next to me right now. Wait until it starts to flow a little bit. It's kind of stagnant here. Not that thirsty yet. It's my first snake of the year. It's just a little baby, but snakes just give me the heebie-jeebies. I don't like them. I cannot stand snakes, big, small, poisonous, ugh, nope, ugh, don't like snakes. So just finished checking out Harper's Ferry, or what I could see of it for today. Got about 3 hours till the sun goes down, so I'm gonna head back, see where I can set my tent up. Looked like slim pickings on the way in, so it might be one of those nights where I set up wherever. But like I said, within 2.5, 3 hours I should be set up, eating some dinner, ready to go. To bed, that is. Been a long day. According to that sign back there, it's about 4.5 miles to Weverton Cliffs. Felt a little farther, but I'll trust it. So I think I can make it back there. Don't know where I'm gonna stay. Like I said, I'll have to wing it. I didn't see many spots, but at least that's kind of the goal. 2.5 hours should be doable. I'm gonna have a little early dinner now. I'm pretty hungry, so we'll see. Should be able to get back, and I still need to refill my water, and I saw a few points back there where there's definitely opportunities for that. Quick little snack, a little energy back in me. Changed the batteries in the GoPro, whipped out the trekking poles. Nice smooth, about 4.5 miles. Like I said, I checked the map, and sun sets in 2 hours and 28 minutes according to my GPS. So should have plenty of time. The trick is gonna be finding a place like it always is. Tarp tent's great, I love it, but it does take up a lot of real estate. It's one of the caveats to it, but we'll see what we got. Got to go onto that spooky highway still, and then I'll be back to the cliffs and the ridgeline. So it's all about finding a place to stay. It's starting to rain a little bit. Thunder's rolling in. Not too bad. Spooky. Made it back to Weverton Cliffs. So looks like I'm making that climb tonight. Probably the last thing I do before I find camp. If I can find camp up there. Gotta find something, right? Famous last words. Rain started to pick up a little bit. Decided to throw in the rain jacket. Give it a go. It's toasty in here. But at least I'm not getting more wet than I was before. So it looks like it's gonna be slim pickings even when I get to the top. Just remembering how rocky it was. Might have to just kind of put something together. We'll see. So just got to camp. I did about 15 miles today. Felt pretty good. It's a great trail. I love exploring areas I haven't been to. I highly recommend it if you haven't been out this way. Harper's Ferry AT, great. Made it up to the top again. I'm on the ridgeline now. Set up camp for the night. Got the tarp tent here. It's on a little bit of a slant, but considering I'm on a ridgeline, it's probably the best I'm gonna do. It's just me tonight, and I have plenty of space. As I said earlier, I brought my helio sack with me. So it's a 55-degree bag. It's supposed to get a low of 62 tonight, so I'm not gonna blow up my sleeping pad. The ground's pretty soft. It rained the past few days, so it's pretty soft. I know I'll lose a little heat through the ground, but I'm generally a warm sleeper, so I'm not too concerned about it. I'll make a little dinner, just relax, maybe listen to some tunes, and hopefully lights out within the hour. I get up early, crank out 5 or 6 more miles, and then back to the vehicle. Great first day, absolutely wonderful. 11 like this. It's actually starting to lighten up a little bit. It was a lot worse earlier, but I do have a little bit of a leak right at the top there. I'm not sure if you can see, probably not. Right where there's a little lanyard for a lantern, a little hook, and I'm getting a couple water drops in there. Besides that, I don't see any other types of leaks or anything, so I'm just gonna kind of monitor this for a little bit, at least until the rain stops and lightens up. Been able to dry it off with one of my socks for now, but it's definitely something I'm gonna want to hit again with the seam sealer. Some crazy storms. Everything's still in place right now. I really hope I didn't just jinx myself. We'll find out. So it's about 6 right now. Slept great. Slept from about 11:30 straight until 6. Still a good night's sleep. From 9:15 till about 10, there were some severe thunderstorms. Had a little bit of rain coming through the tent up where there's a lantern lanyard. So I was getting a couple drops. I had to monitor that. So I didn't want to go to sleep until I knew that was the only spot that was leaking in. So we got to touch that up with the seam sealer. No big deal. Packed everything up. Had a nice little breakfast. Back on the trail. A little more wet than it was yesterday. Obviously we had those torrential downpours, but the trail seems to be pretty good shape. Looks like it has good drainage. All right, back in Gathland State Park. Excellent trail. Did about 6 more miles this morning. Trail was a little wet, but still very maintained portion of the trail. Lots of opportunities for camping. You got mountains, you got rivers. I recommend getting out here if you haven't. You can also see Harper's Ferry, which is absolutely great. And if you haven't already done so, check me out on Instagram, subscribe to this channel, and as always, you heard it here first.